Hello everybody and welcome to Dreamscapes Decoded Tarot. This is a video for the sign of Leo. Cross watchers are welcome here, and I encourage you to watch my other videos pertaining to your moon and rising signs, as they could hold further messages for you. A little disclaimer before we begin: this is just a general read, and it's okay if it doesn't resonate. Just take what does and leave the rest. Hello and welcome to Dreamscapes Decoded Tarot. This is a video for the sign of Leo. Cross watchers are welcome here, and I encourage you to watch my other videos pertaining to your moon and your rising signs, as they could hold further messages for you. A little disclaimer before we begin: this is a general read, and it's okay if it doesn't resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. My name is Leanne Mahalia, and I'm so excited to begin this journey with you. This project has been in the work for a very long time, and this is my very first round of tarot readings. Since I was young, I've experienced vivid and prophetic dreams and visions, moments of deep insight that often arrive before an event unfolds, offering guidance, warning, or clarity. Over time, I've learned to honor these messages and interpret the symbols that appear in both dreamtime and waking life. These visions have shaped how I navigate the world, and now I'm here to help you do the same. The way I read is intuitive, and Dreamscapes Decoded is a space where I blend intuitive messages, dream decoding, and tarot to offer a grounded yet soulful read. Whether you're seeking direction, looking for a deeper meaning, or just open to whatever the universe might be trying to tell you, you've found a home here. And I'm so grateful that you found your way to this space. For today, Leo, what I wanted to do was just go through with you what I was seeing kind of like in my mind. So I didn't necessarily have dreams, but before I started your read, I meditated on your energy, and I tried to see like what came through for you. I heard two words: balloon. I saw a vision of what looked like a child's hand holding on to balloons in primary colors: yellow, red, blue. Blue sky behind, clouds like Super Mario clouds in the background. Really nice, playful scene. That's kind of like what I interpreted for you before starting this read. And for me, that just kind of, I had a very playful feel to it. I don't know exactly what balloons mean, but for me, the whole thing just felt very playful. And I did also hear sharing is caring. So I don't know if that means that you need to share a more playful side of yourself with the people in your life, your loved ones, or even your coworkers or people in your immediate environment, but maybe opening up and playing a little bit more. Leos should be very comfortable with this aspect of themselves, being playful but proactive at the same time. In fact, I believe that the playful side of Leo adds to their productivity in life, in career, in finances. And I think it's something that you shouldn't really struggle with. Maybe right now you are. Maybe you're going through a little bit of difficulties, but I think what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is just challenging you to get back to self, get back to basics, get back to your beliefs, your morals, and head forward with those in mind and carve a new path for yourself and be playful along the way. You're so good at it. You know what I mean? So just invite that into your life, and you doing that invites others to partake and to possibly, engage in something and activities that they never thought they could, behave in ways that they never thought they could, for the better. Okay, so what I want to do now is move on to your tarot. So basically, I do my readings intuitively. Not only am I going through kind of like the traditional meaning of the cards, but I'm also kind of tying them into what I feel they say for you and what I'm getting from Spirit too. I've pre-shuffled from my last one, but I am also just going to shuffle off camera as well. Just to get into your energy so that we're not missing any messages here. All right. Okay. So think we're almost there. Just one more time around, I think, is what they're saying to me. Okay, so this card jumped out first and foremost. Okay, and let's try. Leos, you always abundant. You always cultivating abundance. Oh my god. I freaking knew it. Yeah, so I think that even look at this. Oh my god, this is incredible. Are you freaking kidding me? This is an incredible read, Leo. Oh my god. Yeah, this is an incredible read. And I think it speaks very much to kind of like the intuitive messages that I got for you as well. Oops. Yeah, I think it speaks very much to the intuitive messages that I got for you as well. First and foremost, I want to say that in this read, I see so much abundance. But like I said, Leo, you are the type of person that just cultivates abundance. Like, it's something, it's like a part of your DNA. It's something that, like, it's not even a forethought for you. It's just something that's embedded. And in this, I do see a partnership, whether that's in love or business, that's going to have fruitful outcomes, fruitful endeavors. I feel like cups, there's so many cups, so much water, so much movement. I don't necessarily see anything in this that pertains to long term. I think that this is really dealing with the here and now, and I think again that so resonates with Leo. Most of the Leos that I've known in my life, I mean, they've been very good planners for the future, but they are kind of like by the seat of your pants kind of people, and they really know how to take each day as it comes and take it in a really positive light as well, and kind of like see things in a very positive way. So it's not necessarily about perspective here. I see that you've got a lot of happiness, a lot of yellow. Orange I'm seeing is like a very, I mean, that's all Leo for me. Like, you've got the orange, you've got the yellow. It's all orange. Yep, so it's a partnership that has very fruitful endeavors. You're a part of your spread, which is incredible. For me, what I see here, at some point there's going to be some choices to make. But I don't see this as being anything too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And I feel like anytime that there comes a point where you might encounter a struggle of sorts, look to the light. I know that this is not necessarily what this card means. I know that it's a card that obviously comes across as like, you know, lack of abundance, strife, change. But I think it's change for the best. Like, I don't necessarily think that you guys ever really look at the downside in things. I think that you're always headed towards the change, even if it's going through a struggle, even if it's going through a difficult period of life or a difficult period in your life. You're always moving forward and always staying true to yourself. I want to focus a little bit more on this bit here because I feel it doesn't come across too strongly, but I do feel like there is some kind of relationship here. Maybe you've got a lot of choice in relationships. That's usually how Leos work. Like all my Leo friends are like, not necessarily players, but they like They variety is the spice of life for them. And I feel like that's something that's coming across here as well. I feel like the variety. You like the variety. So maybe you've got a plethora of really good people to choose from. Maybe you're just dating around at the moment, but there's one in particular, and she's your empress, and she's going to lead to the sun. It's going to move throughout life. It's going to move through life, positive direction. Anything that you encounter in life with this person, you're going to be able to overcome, because you've got the Empress and the Emperor together. You guys are a match. She's the lighter side of you. She or he, sorry. I don't mean to assign gender to these cards. It's just the way that I talk, and I just feel the energies. So that's kind of like what I'm picking up here. It's a really straightforward read. I think what I want to do actually, and I haven't felt the need to do this for any other sign, but I want to pull a card or two for that Five of Pentacles there, because it's the only one that's really worrying, not worrying me, but it's the only one that doesn't seem to kind of like be in the same, it's kind of off trend. All the other cards are so positive, and I feel like that one just holds a, not necessarily a warning, but maybe just a few more messages for you. So I'm going to pull 3 more cards for that one. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. And it's very interesting. I think this might be... okay, energy. I think this is talking about your energy levels. Leo for me is very much the sun, so like I'm so interested to see, I'm so like happy to see that kind of like you turned up in your reading. Like your sun here, it's, you know, all aspects of you are very present in this reading. You're such a big personality. I completely expected it for you. And it's really interesting that this comes up, because maybe right now you are struggling with energy levels. I think even though you hate doing it, and I know my Leos hate doing this, because you're like little balls of lightning, and I think like you really benefit. You're very extroverted, and even the Leos that are like even slightly more introverted, like they're this doesn't make sense what I'm about to say, but Leos are like, even the introverts that are of Leo are still far more extroverted than most other people. Do you know what I mean? And I think what this is here, I think that this is asking you to rest. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it, but when you rest, that's when you come to your best solutions for whatever's troubling you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that these cards are actually off screen. So basically, pertaining to the Five of Pentacles here, I pulled 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and then the Star. I pulled it in this order. And let me just move these aside, because I really just want to talk more about that. Actually, I'll do it like this. Just put that up there. So pertaining to Five of Pentacles, right now, I don't know if you feel run down. Right now, tired. Maybe your inspiration's kind of drying up a little bit. in terms of work and career. Maybe you're dealing with a project, you're not really sure where to take it. That jumps in really strongly here as well. And maybe you're getting a little bit frustrated with that. But I think the way forward may be rest and relaxation. You need to take some time for yourself. Even if you don't know how to right now, even if like there's no way to do that, I think it's something that you do need to do. And I know that you're probably going through a difficult time with whatever this problem is presenting right now. For me, I feel like it's energy levels, because it just does not seem to be the same. It's not on the same trend. Look at this, all of this. It's all there, yellow, orange, you know, high vibes, like really fiery, high vibes, lots of energy, reds. Like, it doesn't have the same trend, but what it does have here is the yellow. I know that it's a 5. And it's a change. Maybe recently you went through a change. Maybe there was an injury, something to do with your health. And maybe that's what's put you into this here. Don't despair. Rest. Because it's leading you towards the star. And inevitably, it's leading you back toward the Emperor, yourself. So I think what you've got to do is honor the way that you feel right now. Honor. Accept it. Accept the way that you feel. Accept the fact that, okay, fine, you are tired. And even though it is, accept if it's an injury, health related, something like that, accept it. And move forward. It's no reflection on you. All right, nobody is going to think any different of you. Okay, this means nothing to your life. It literally is just a setback. What means something is how you handle it. And what you got to do is be kind with yourself. Rest. Rest and relax. All right, delegate. If you need to, if this is business, delegate if you need to. Take some time off. Take an afternoon off at least. Rest and relax. Don't feel bad about it. You need time to yourself. And what that is inevitably leading to is insight, wisdom, fertile ground, rejuvenation of self and body, vitality, growth. All right, that's everything that it's leading to. But you need to take that step. You need to rest first. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's going to lead you back to yourself, back to the Emperor. Right back on track, baby. So I just want to say that this period of time here that we're talking about, it may be 4 days, 4 hours, 4 minutes, 4 weeks, 4 months, but it is time that you need to take. During that time, stay on track. Stay on track. Just rethink your routine and your daily activities. Stay on track to keep yourself busy, but not so busy that you're overwhelmed. Definitely schedule in time to relax. Prioritize that relaxation because it's leading you to better things. It's leading you to better insights. And whereas you were like absolutely incredible before, you were on top of your game, absolutely incredible before, like you knew what you were doing when you were doing it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you were this before, you'll come back even better. You're going to come back stronger. Not just enlightened, not just the sun. You're going to come back even stronger. I know that this is meant to be the best card in the deck. But for me, this one is stronger. Because to be a king, you had to fight to get there. You had to have an earthly experience to get there. You didn't just see it all happen from a lofty place. Do you know what I mean? And that's great. That's fantastic. But this is experience. And yeah, okay, he's a little bit older. He's a little bit wiser. He may have had this setback here, but it's made him a wiser ruler. It's not just by routine. And it's not designated to one certain time. The daytime. The daytime. This is all-round knowledge all day, all night. He walks between the two. And his knowledge helps guide him through the day and the night, through the dark and the light. All here is light. This is probably what you experienced before. Here's a darkness. Rest, recuperate. Be gentle with yourself. You'll come through and you'll be even better than before. That's how I feel about that. It's an incredible read, Leo. Absolutely incredible. I want to pull something from the Goddess deck for you. Let's see how this works out. I'm going to shuffle a little bit off screen. Just see if anything comes up. Let's see. Ah! I actually got this card before. I think it was Aquarius as well today, or Pisces. I'm not sure which one, but either Aquarius or Pisces got this card as well. So you might want to check out either one of those reads because there might be a message in there for you. But yeah, actually it might be Pisces because Pisces had a really interesting read. But check them out anyways, Aquarius or Pisces. I'll read to you what that says too. It says, calmness flows over me and soothes my soul. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. Resting, rejuvenating. Don't beat yourself up. If you beat yourself up, it's going to go in a completely different direction. But if you just rest and relax, that's going to lead to your star, which inevitably leads to your emperor. Let's put Yamaya there. Soleil. Each moment offers an opportunity to be grateful. Amazing. Yeah. Just think about it as you're going through. Even in these moments, it's not when you're in the moment that you're grateful. That's incredibly difficult. And I hate it when people say that to me. Oh, you got to be grateful for what you got. Nobody wants to hear that. Like, keep that to yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's not until you've moved past that that you're able to appreciate what that was. We never see the lessons before we actually engage with them. You never get those answers before, because if you did, what would be the point of the lesson? You know what I mean? So yeah, I do believe that this is a fantastic read for you, Leo. Maybe a little bit of a tough time ahead, but rest, relax, and step into your power. All right? That's all that I've got for you today, Leo. If you enjoyed this read, please like, subscribe, share. I mean, if you feel that this holds, it doesn't necessarily sound like your read, but you know, it holds messages for somebody that you may know, please share it. And comment below. Let me know what you think of the read. If you feel that it resonates with you, share that. Let me know. You're all welcome here. All welcome in this space. All right, Leo. You have a great week. Bye-bye now.